Hello. Hello, I'm doing a tutorial because someone had asked me about the process of my lines and how I line things or whatever and so on. So, yeah, I was going to do this in a regular document or like a deviation and just, screen cap the process or whatever. But I thought that this would be a lot more effective and etc. etc. So you can kind of see it real time then. I don't usually take too long on these kind of things, so just tutorial. Okay. So I usually just what we're gonna do. We're gonna draw a pony. That's what we're gonna do. When I start with my lines, I usually just do it really rough, and I don't really like. I always, I do the stupid circles, the hips, and the crap. I mean, gosh, when I was a youngin', before I knew anything about Photoshop, I was just always thought it was the stupidest thing, but now I do it all the time, never not. I never do any other way. So, and then that goes kind of like that. I usually bring the whiteboard because I'm so creative. So, yeah, I mean, this one. I don't know if anyone remembers this pony, but this is rough side. The rugby ball right here. It's a rough pony. Let's see. So, there you go. My first little line thing. And half the time, I don't line twice. Like, okay, no. Half the time, I just don't do a second or a third one after this one. I go right off of this. Unless I really want to get it super cool. But I try to just get it right this time because I get really impatient when it comes to drawing. And then so I've been told I guess I draw fast, so that helps with my impatience problem. Bushy. So yeah. That's what someone want to know. My canvas is usually huge. It's always big. Go big or go home, right? Um, so if I go into my image size, this is actually small for my canvas. That's 24. I usually keep it in inches. 24 by 22 inches, and yeah, I usually don't size down or anything. I usually keep it around 30 or 40 or shit, but the minimum is usually 20 by 20. So I guess this is in my realm of usuals. I also, my point size, I guess, depends on how big my canvas is, but it rarely goes smaller than 3. It depends really on my, the point of my picture, I guess. If I want a big thick line, I'm just gonna, do a bigger one, but Why do I always make things so funky? Also, what else? There's another thing I wanted to say. I do have brushes that I got off of DeviantArt, but I always just stick with the hard round and I go way into it. As Photoshop users, and I keep both of the hardness down and the spacing down all the way. I haven't made any custom brushes because frankly I'm just lazy. But I guess I have a rain brush and I have a pencil brush and then I have this mystery thing right here. I don't even know what that is. S03 brush. Obviously I liked it enough to download it. But I have a lot more because of effects. But I rarely used it. I usually just do everything from scratch. You know, I don't have a problem. You know, some people I suppose have like a problem with you not being real with your drawings or whatnot. Like using like a tree brush to make trees in the background or whatever. I don't have an opinion of it. Besides you needing to make sure that that your style of art is like parallel with the tree quality. Like, you know, I mean, the picture needs to flow. I mean, you can't just like have like this silly little stick person here with some shorts. Shorts are always cool. Belt. Buckle. There we go. It's cool. He has a hat then. A sad looking cowboy hat. Oh my god, it looks like a hick hat. You know, he's a hick. That's what he is. There we go. You know, and what? I'm gonna go to town here. He's a broom. He's a janitor hick. He barefoots it. Oh my. Okay, so you can't like have some like cool like ooh wispy stylistic tree in the background and then have it like super detailed and just whatever that you got offline and then have your drawing just style completely not bounce off of that right. So I'd suggest if you do use something like that, make sure the picture is like coherent in a way where people can't tell that you used a brush, that's what you did. You know, try to be like sneaky. Make sure, you know, by first sight that, you know, hey, whatever. I mean, I usually can tell because I'm a nerd and I hyper focus on every little detail of the picture. But I'll still love the picture if, you know, you do it successfully. It's like with rain. I mean, who has time to draw all those raindrops? You can just use a rain brush. I've used a rain brush and I've done it bad where it's so terrible compared to the quality of the my pictures. You know, back when I sucked, I was terrible at it. Because that's just a tip for you. You know, people notice when it's bad. There you go. And then after that, I'll color it and all that extra stuff. You know what? There you go. Something new. Oh, yeah. I'll use the warp. This is weird. Oh well. Squat looking body. There we go. Oh, your legs are so long. You can bring you down. No. Whatever. I don't warp it well. I know some people who can just warp like a boss, but I'm just sitting here like a nerd just trying to get it to work out for me. It never usually does. Alright, good enough. So there we have it. Any other tutorial you want, I can give it out, or if you want me to do like a highly detailed, you know, big tutorial on something complicated, like major lining, like when I do more than one line, like a second, you know, edit after the first. So, you know, it kind of just transforms into that. Because, yes. then just let me know in like some comments, or I'll post this on DA, and you can do that on the selection below. Yeah. Oh, I forgive my voice. I'm super sick, so I sound like a drone. Can't quite get this cough over with, but yes.